Yeah. All right. So we are on 5-2 technology artifact. And so our task was to review an AI tool. And so I reviewed Brisk. It is one that I'm a little familiar with. One of my teachers here uses it on the teacher's level. And so I also did a demo with one of the representatives at Brisk, and I learned that there is some ways to generate readings from our curriculum. So we use Amplify. So right now right now in 7th grade we're on Edgar Allan Poe, and then she also told me to, like, if we're reading about like earthquakes or something like that, whatever we're doing, science, social studies, we could generate a reading. But if one child is at a 5th grade level, we could click 5th grade level, and then if another kid's at a 3rd grade level, we could click 3rd grade level, and then we could take that grade level out, but give the student the same article, and they wouldn't even know.
That's awesome.
So pairing that with our school-based curriculum, obviously, because we want to have fidelity and all of those things. It has some great tools. You can make some slideshows, guided notes, and things like that you can utilize. And I think that we, touched base on, like when the internet came out, it was scary.
Right.
AI feels a little scary.
It absolutely does, yes.
So, things that I kind of want to talk about, and now that you were in my position as an inclusion teacher, but you moved over to computer.
Yeah.
So you're in the technology world now. What are some things that we need to be mindful of, looking out for as we move into AI and utilizing some of these tools?
Well, you and I have talked about it a little bit already. Teachers can use what they want and continue with fidelity to lower the grade level. Students cannot. Districts will decide. Districts are being mandated to write policies about AI, and we as employees of that district must follow it. No matter how cool it looks, or even how the kid might benefit, we have to follow our district's policy for the students accessing AI.
Right.
So lower your grade level, print it out, use it to the best of your ability. But don't put a student on a Chromebook with generative AI having conversations, coming up with their own prompts and those kinds of things unless the district has approved it. And it's coming. The district knows we have to put something in the kids' hands that we can work with.
Right.
It's just we don't have it yet.
Yeah.
So just for some of these teachers like you who are gung-ho and want to get the biggest and best, which is fabulous, we have to sometimes wait on other people to catch up.
Right. So protecting, safeguarding, making sure that our students are safe.
COPA and FERPA and all that good stuff. Yeah, students are protected.
Are safe. And I think, also just, as we see these AI things come out, making sure that we understand that, kids' brains are still growing.
Yes.
And they are not, we're the adults.
Right.
We're the
yes.
So we need to safeguard them as, they may not have the full capacity to really understand what AI truly is.
I don't.
Yes.
I'm 53.
Yes.
So don't put it in their hands without some garden walls around it or some fences around it.
Yes. So Brisk is a great tool for teachers to utilize to help
sounds like it.
Access extra for inclusion kids
Yeah.
who are struggling readers. It can help you maybe with an assignment if you need to differentiate that assignment. Writing, or something like that.
Yeah.
You can upload an assignment in there and you can tell it like, hey, let's look at this, but I may need this to look different, and then you can print it off. All of the things. So I think those are all great things, but like, you said again, just utilizing it on the teacher side, and
right.
then being able to just print that off, give that to the student, and not chatting with
Right.
with AI.
Yeah.
I think that it's a great resource. And then also, I think another important thing for me that I want to know is understanding who the person is that approves all of these things, and
we can talk about that for sure.
And knowing like when these policies come out, like that's obviously going to be in our handbook. I want to make sure I review all of that. And everything. So yeah, I think that this was a great assignment. I'm happy that I did it, and I definitely want to be up to date on the technology because it's quick in coming, and
this was so timely. I had a meeting about it yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, what are the odds of that?
Yeah. So that's it. Yeah, I think it's great.
Yeah.
So all right, awesome.
Sounds good.